Hey, what's going on, people? Sean here, Detroit Disney Duo. So, today I wanted to tell a story about one of the things that I'm really, really scared of, and that is I'm scared of heights. Now, I didn't make a video a long time ago, not too long ago, that I was afraid of heights, but I wanted to elaborate on this. And what does this have to do with me going to Walt Disney World? That's right. So, when I was in my early 20s, I was afraid of heights, but it wasn't as much as before. I don't know what it is. I'm almost 50 years old now, and now my heights, my fear of heights, has been playing a big part in my life. I don't like flying on airplanes any longer, even though I've flown practically 8 times across both the Atlantic and the Pacific while I was stationed in the military. For some reason, I just don't like flying anymore. I don't know if I'm turning into John Madden or what. Anyways, so here's the deal, right? I've never really liked roller coasters at all. I've never been a big roller coaster fan. I have been a fan of the water log kind of rides, like Splash Mountain kind of rides. I'm okay with those. And I have only tried a roller coaster one time in my life at Cedar Point, and that was one that had it like your legs dangled in the air, and it wasn't really my favorite either. So, but I have, done, gone on some high buildings before to eat dinner on the 75th floor of, for instance, the Renaissance Center here in downtown Detroit to eat dinner. I just closed my eyes while we went through the glass elevator that gets you there. And yeah, so it was, I've done some things where I've gotten to high places, even though that it is not my favorite thing to do in the planet. Now, with that said, going to Disney, I have gone on my very favorite ride, which is Thunder Mountain Canyon. Now, people might say, "Well, that's the craziest ride in the wilderness." It is, and it does have a few bumps, but it's not tall. It doesn't go off the ground. It's a track that is long. It isn't tall. It's like a roller coaster that goes off the ground, 300 feet in the air, and then comes down. It's basically the track is bolted down to the ground, and then it has it has the bumps. I'm not afraid of that. Now, I have not tried Space Mountain. I have not tried that yet. Even though being in the dark and being on a roller coaster does seem to kind of scare me just a tad, just a teensy weensy bit. But I'm not going to be the person who goes to Everest and like, yeah, let's go to Everest. In the animal kingdom, that's not me either. So, what can I do as a person who's afraid of heights inside of the Magic Kingdom? Well, there's lots of things to do. You can go on the TTA. You can go on Carousel of Progress. You can see all the wonderful shows that they have. You can see the parades when they're actually there, or the fireworks, or you can chase down and meet characters. You can go to the Jamboree. You can go to the Tiki House. You can go a lot of rides in Animal Kingdom that you can go on. So there's a lot of other rides that you could actually go on that don't require you going somewhere where there's heights. Now, I'm not a fan of soaring, even those heights even kind of bother me. I've tried to, I thought about going on them, but then again, I was like, oh man, that's just a sense of feeling like you're way up in the air. Not my bucket of tea. So, yeah, so I have not gone on Soarin' or Flight of Avatar, none of those simulation rides. There you go. I have not been to one of those rides that are a simulation ride. That's right. So, I try to stay away from those, except for the fact that I have been into Star Wars. into the Empire Strike Back, or the first one, the first Star Wars original, the original one that's there now in Hollywood Studios, not the new Star Wars Land stuff, but the original Star Wars. Just to get that straight out there, you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, that's what I do. That's how I deal with all of my fears of heights. I don't go in things that go way up in the air, and I do things that are on the ground, and I have lots of fun because there's lots of things to do that are there in the air. I mean, that are not in the air, and that are on the ground that I can do and have fun and go see, and just have a great time participating in Disney World. Anyways, so that's what I had to say today in this little small short video about what else can I do if I'm afraid of heights video. And we'll see you tomorrow on tomorrow's vlog. See you guys later. Bye-bye.